You are watching an Al Bear review. Cue the music. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Everybody else, y'all be sure to comment, like, share, all that good stuff. I'm here with 11 Hip Hop New York review, and man, I don't know, man. The finale, it just made me dislike everybody except for like three people, like Safar, Yandy, and Kimbella, and Juelz and Mano. Like everybody else got to go, and I'm gonna just jump into it. So the show kicks off pretty much what it was last week, with Joe trying to go off on Safar, and I'm just like, Joe's soft. Like, Joe, you soft. Like, I love Joe, but Joe, you soft. Nowhere in the world you're supposed to be arguing with this man about who he dating because he dating your girlfriend, fiance, whichever you want, ex-girlfriend from like 5-6 years ago. Joe, you soft. Like, you soft. Like, just know. And then what really pissed me off in the scene was the fact that everybody, I feel like everybody except for Mano, Maggie, and Kimbella was coming at Safar's sideways, like, you know what I'm saying? So you don't feel a ways about not telling your friend this, and Joe was like, that just let you know he ain't really my friend. Joe, you soft, bruh. Joe, you is soft. Capital S. Like, you soft. And Juju pissed me off because she taught, you know, I'm sick of her trying to be this perfect friend to everybody, saying, you know, Safari should have said something, then seeing she said something like, you don't think. That was 5-6 years ago, man. Look, it pissed me off so bad to the point where I didn't care that Joe Budden even asked this girl to marry him. I really don't, because, you know, that scene just really made me so upset with everybody, man, that had something negative to say. That man, that's that man business. Let him move how he want to. You know what I'm saying? And then just, look, Joe proposed to sin later in the episode, but it didn't make me feel a ways. Like, okay, and like how long have you, it just pissed me off, man. But then afterwards, after they got through attacking Safari, they continue with the little game or whatever it was. Juju aggravating behind playing, where they write something down and then they put it on a sheet of paper and they burn it. They gonna leave it there. And basically, you know, Yandy and Kimbella, they make up. Yandy apologized for not being there for Kimbella, and Kimbella was like, you know, that's kind of where all this anger and, you know, tension toward Yandy come from, because, you know what I'm saying, she wasn't there for her when her and Juelz was going through what they was going through. I don't really care about that, but whatever. Then, you know, Joe apologized to Sin for blowing up on her. And I felt, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, no. Like you said that she was being inappropriate with a man at the bar while you were there. Well, whether he was there or not, but you know, he was like, he felt like she was being inappropriate with a man that's not him at the bar, and you apologizing for, like, look, I get it. The blow up could have been bad, but all I'm saying is if the roles were reversed and she seen him being inappropriate with a woman, you feel what I'm saying? So I just feel like some things, you know what I'm saying, in relationship, you know what I'm saying, you just got to get over organically without saying I'm sorry. Cause I just feel like he just apologized just so he can get back in her good graces. Like, I mean, maybe she run a relationship, and when she mad, you know what I'm saying, don't nothing really go good. I don't know, but I didn't really get, you know what I'm saying, why he was apologizing for her behavior. Like, he said she was being inappropriate with another man. I'm trying to figure out why he apologizing for how he responded to that. That's just me. But anyway, so that was that. So he just put on a scene and for everybody so they could be like, oh, look at Joe being so loving, kind. He just put a scene on. That's all. It was fake. To me, it was fake. It was just so fake. Cause I just felt like that energy that he was giving was just fake. Like, come on, bro. I'm not a part. Like, if I see my girl being inappropriate with a guy, and I respond however I respond, I'm not apologizing for me seeing her being all up under another man and seeing like she flirting with him. I'm not apologizing for how I respond. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me. You can't go too far, but I know if she seen me being inappropriate with another woman, you know what I'm saying? She gonna check me, you know what I'm saying? So no. That scene just pissed me off altogether. That like them attacking Safar, Joe apologizing for no reason other than just to make her happy, just pissed me off. So I was pissed off at this point in the show. So moving on, Juju little event, everybody show up. And basically, they in their feelings because Safar, he over in the corner just mean mugging and not really interacting with them. The whole time, I was just wishing that Safar would just get up and leave. Like, especially in the opening scene when they were just sitting on the beach. I just wish he would have just got up and walked away. Like, y'all checking this man about his personal life. When all of y'all are secretive. Yandy out here getting married without signing marriage certificates or getting her marriage license or whatever. So technically, she ain't really married. Who that was said Joe brung a female to their crib. Safar, Erica Miller came out and said, I believe it might have been on Twitter, that Joe brung another female into Safari crib and it wasn't sin. Everybody got secrets and that they entitled to. Sad to say, and so Juju just cancel her for next season. She got to go. I just don't like people trying to be Mr. and Miss Perfect because no. So anyway, moving on. Kim Bella made it back home just in time. She going to Juelz sentencing in the AM, and long story short, the judge gave him 27 months, right? Which is about 2 years, 3 months. He'll be out in a year. You know what I'm saying? If that. You know what I'm saying? Just he just go in there, do his time. Keep his head down, stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught with no drugs or anything like that. He'll be fine. He'll be out within a year, if not before. But he talks about, the hardest thing is going to be being away from his kids and Kimbella, especially now that they married. It's just going to be hard. And then he go on and get her a doggone speech for TV, how much he love her and, you know what I'm saying, how, thankful he is. She been by him this whole time, how easy she made it and yada, yada, yada. Just, like, bro, okay, cool. You just got sentenced going to jail. You know what I'm saying? You in your feelings a little bit. Slow down, you know what I'm saying, big fella. Like, don't, remember last time y'all were leaving the courthouse, she instead of her being your piece, she was being your headache. You know what I'm saying? She was going off on you. But that's, that was just that. So, and then, like I said, moving, like the episode was kind of quick. We just moving pretty quick. Or maybe because I was annoyed with how they was coming at Safar about this whole Erica Miller situation. I was just like, I'm just ready for this to go off. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I'm not a Safar fan at all. Let's just go ahead and establish that right now. I'm not a Safar fan at all, but the way they was attacking him and making it seem like his friendships with them should come before his relationship with somebody he trying to spend the rest of his life with. Excuse me, who are y'all? Who are y'all? Y'all don't compare to me trying to find somebody I can grow old with. You know what I'm saying? No. So, you know what I'm saying? I was very annoyed by it. So anyways, moving on. Joe Budden, he doing his live podcast. He proposed the scene. You feel what I'm saying? Don't even care that much about it because, like I said, I'm still on this energy from the opening scene. Don't care that he proposed to her. Okay, he just did it, so shut up. That's just how I feel, man. Like the opening scene, and I believe Joe even said he ain't gonna even fight Safar. So why you telling this man you gonna bury his head in the sand? And if it was anybody else, it'd be handled a different way. You know what? It would have been handled a different way because you wouldn't have said it. Then you would have just said something about it on your podcast, the same way you did Game when he came out and said he got a tape of him doing nasty things to your fiance. You just handled it on the podcast with some words, not no action. So don't put them vibes out there like you really about that and you not. I'm sorry, man. Everybody can't be from the street. Everybody cannot be willing to risk it all when they get disrespected. Or they feel disrespected. Like, you are not about to risk it all because you felt disrespected. And I don't like people put that energy out there because that's not who they are. But like I said, Joe got me rambling, and I'm a Joe fan. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't, but I enjoy his podcast. I do. But I'm just saying, like, let me move on. Let me just move on. So anyways, Joe's, Rich, Mano, they're in the studio together. And long story short, Mano brings up Safari proposing to Erica, right? Obviously, Rich is feeling away. Talking, he goes on to say, if they happy, I'm happy for them. You get what I'm saying? And but he goes on to say, but man, I done asked Safari so many times, you know what I'm saying, has he been messing with messing with Erica? And he was just like, nah, bro, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing going on with her, yada yada yada. Like, once again, Rich, we just found out this season that you've been sleeping with Mariah Lynn on the low. So technically, not technically, everybody is entitled to secrets. So unless you got a secret about you messing with Sydney Star too that you don't want us to know about, like, I'm just trying to figure out, why can't somebody have secrets? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But maybe I'm just lost. Like, maybe I don't understand. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of like, I'm trying to find the words to describe why they so upset at this man for dating somebody and being and trying to be happy with. But I don't know, man. I'm just annoyed with it. So anyways, Joe goes on to say that was his issue with it, the fact that Safari didn't tell him that she was coming, yada yada yada, and all of this. And I'm just like, well, let me rewind. Rich was just like, because Safari didn't tell him that he was dating Erica, that I just proved that they, were not really friends. Now, I don't know how that makes sense at all. I really don't. I really don't know how that makes sense at all, because he didn't tell him that he was dating. Look, let me tell you something, man. That's so middle school and high school, where you got to go to your homeboy and have a tough conversation, like, bro, you know what I'm saying, man? I ain't gonna need to lie to you, man. I remember doing it in middle school. That's how I know. But look, you go to your dog in middle school. Man, you know what I'm saying? Me and Erica, you know what I'm saying? We've been texting a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And this after your homeboy done moved on, got him somebody else or whatever. And you go to him and be like, man, you don't really know how to tell him, but it'd be a whole lot of man. Like, man, heck yeah, bro. It'd be a lot of mans and bro. Heck yeah, bro, man. Me and Erica been texting a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And he'll be like, yo, what she talking about? You know what I'm saying? She ain't really talking too much, dog, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, she's starting to like me a little bit. That's how you do it. Back in middle school, in high school, you say, I feel like she like it, and then you get the okay for your homeboy, and he be like, sure, bro, you know what I'm saying? If, you know what I'm saying, that's what it is. Like, I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? I'm with, you know what I'm saying? Kayla and I, you know what I'm saying? But obviously that ain't how it is for grown men in New York City. They still mad that they ex moving on from 6 years ago, which I do not understand. But, I mean, I'm just, like I said, I'm just lost to the point to why it's such a big deal. Rich is upset. So anyways, they got to catch Rich up. So Joe tells Rich about what happened in, wherever they was at, Puerto Rico or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Mano was just like, he think it's funny that Rich is actually mad about this. Cause he was just like, he don't really got, cause he goes on to tell him, he like, I invited Safari to my event. And so they, Rich like, y'all cool, like yada yada yada. And he was just like, I ain't got nothing against him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got these expectations for him. Like, we just hang out. He cool. He support. He, Mano like, you know what I'm saying? I know he ain't by XYZ, so I don't even put him in that category. You feel what I'm saying? And Rich and Joe, y'all soft. Like, y'all really soft. All both of y'all. Soft and insecure for no reason. So, anyways, hold on. Then, excuse me, we move on to Juelz and Kim Bella marriage. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. No, they didn't get a special. They didn't. And yes, Yandy was a bridesmaid in the wedding, which I was happy to see. You know what I'm saying? I think I think the show better for both Yandy and Kim Bella when they're not beefing with each other, because we don't got to, you know what I'm saying, dissect into all that foolishness, right? So I just felt like VH1 did a cheap job of filming it, these two people wedding. It just looked so, it didn't look cheap, but it didn't look like VH1 put any effort into putting it on camera. It just felt so small. It's like I couldn't see the crowd, but maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just putting too much energy into how I look at it. So, you know what I'm saying? So, saying all that to say, VH1, when Juelz get out of prison, y'all owe Kim Bella a wedding special. You gave Yandy one. Who all got a wedding special? Just Yandy and Papoose and Remy? That's it? Yeah. But still, they owe Kim. The way it was filmed, it got literally like 45 seconds of TV time. Mona, you owe that girl a wedding special or a spin-off or something. Like, no, you can't do that. So anyways, moving on. Mano's event. Yandy kind of sort of being messy. Because, you know what I'm saying, she brung up Safari getting engaged to Erica Miller. Juju and Mag, Juju just is fake. Talking about some she happy for him, she seen it online, yada yada yada. And Maggie was like she happy for him. So then, you know, Safari pops up, him and Yandy chop it up. She asking him, you know, how did he plan all of that and yada yada yada. Speaking of planning, when Joe Budden proposed to Sin on stage at a live podcast, I ain't trying to take a shot at Remy, but wasn't Remy supposed to be in charge of actually planning the proposal? And if that's what she planned, it just felt like Joe planned all that to me. But you know, I'm moving on. So anyway, basically, you know, Yandy asked, you know, Safar, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, how did he plan it, yada yada yada. And Safar was like, man, look, I just didn't tell nobody because, you know, my life is out there. And I just didn't want the media, nobody getting a hold of it, and everybody coming to me like, are you sure about this? You sure about that? You know, just questioning his moves and, you know, things like that. He was like, I ain't really trying to have that. You know what I'm saying? So I kept it to myself. And Yandy was like, you know, she can understand him trying to keep it away from the media and keep the media out of his business. And she threw a little shot because, you know, she was like, you know, what did she say? You know, she said something like he fell in love. You know, she don't blame him for wanting to not be judged for falling in love quick, which is throwing a little shot. So anyway, Safari brings up that he moving to Atlanta. And I'm just like, please don't let this boy be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And then, you know, my old lady, she was like, Mona loves Safari, so don't be surprised. And I'm just like, I mean, like I said, and I will say this, the way that Joe, Juju, Sin, Rich, going at Safari, it's kind of making me like Safari just because I dislike them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it's like that, but it is. So they just piss me off. So anyways, Rich, he comes over, want to have a conversation with Safari. The first thing he do is congratulate Safari on the engagement. The next question, the next thing that come out of his mouth, how many times I asked you, as you know what I'm saying, you date my old flame. Why does it matter? You aren't in middle school anymore. Like, Rich, look, Rich irritated me this whole season. It's time to cut that check and move on from Rich. I'm sorry, it just is. So, Safari, he just get tired of it. And that, look, I agree with Safari. Like, man, get out of my face. It been 6 years ago. I'm not, no. So, Safari gets up, tucks his chain, and he just basically tell like, all y'all can just S my D. You know what I'm saying? He pulled the Monique out. All y'all can just suck it. You know what I'm saying? So he just leaves, and you know, he just tired of being so public because you know anything he do, just the media get a hold of it, and you know he get ripped for it. So that was that. Then we close the scene where everybody talk about how much they grow this year and all the obstacles they had to overcome and all, you know, just talking all that sideways talk. I ain't even about the dress. Remy and Papoose, they have the golden child. And you know it's a girl, so they excited about that. So all in all, the season went down the drain when they went to Puerto Rico or wherever Juju had going, because it was just, we should have ended the season on Cindy Star beefing with someone, like, I don't know, but the season went down the drain after that. But until Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I'm out of here. Y'all make sure to be, Lord have mercy. Y'all subscribe, like, comment, share. I'm out of here, man. It's late.